Hey everybody, it's Zaino from the Zaino Realty Group and Keller Williams Luxury Real Estate. Coming back at you one more time with Eric Brooks, the Mortgage Master. So today we want to talk to you about buy downs. There's been a lot of talk and controversy over the last 6 months or so since the interest rates have been going up a little bit. And so today I thought we would address that with Eric on a buy down. So Eric, let's talk about 2-1 buy downs and what we're going to offer today for the public.
Cool. And like you said, rates in this environment have been up quite a bit. So we think this is a good way to for buyers to settle in, get a better rate, and get a lower payment. Really is the bottom line. So, like you said, love talking about 2-1 buy downs, which we could do. We like the 1-1 buy down, which is a 1-year buy down with 1% of the rate. So what we're doing here is we got a current rate 8%. Okay. So if we do a 1-1 buy down, that's going to buy you down to 7%. Okay. The beauty with just doing a 1-1 is the seller concession. What you're asking from the seller is going to be $5,000. Now, if you're doing a 2-1, you're asking for $15,000 seller concession, which in this market could be a lot to ask. That might be a lot for the seller to swallow. So we think the 1-1 buy down with 1%, $5,000 is pretty reasonable.
So if I could just jump in 1 second real quick, Eric. So what you're saying is at today's current rates at roughly around 8%, what we would be doing is we'd be buying the rate down 1 point to 7%. Am I correct
for
on
1
that?
year.
For 1
months.
year.
Correct.
Very good. Go ahead.
Yes.
Okay.
And asking the seller for $5,000 to do so.
Okay.
So the seller is going to be paying for your reduction in rate, your reduction in payment.
Okay.
That's the key.
That's doable.
So, yeah. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna look at an example. Okay. So you get a $625 sale price, purchase price right there.
Yep.
Buyer's gonna put 20% down.
Yep.
All right. So that's $125. Doesn't have to be these numbers obviously, but this is like an easy example. So you're financing $500,000. That's going to be the loan amount, $500,000. Okay.
Right.
So what we did here is a little example. At 8%, you're looking at a principal and interest payment of $36.68
Per month.
per month.
Okay.
Principal and interest. That's
Gotcha.
all your taxes and insurance.
Okay.
Principal and interest. Okay. What we do with the buy down, 7%. For the first year.
Yeah.
You're looking at a payment of $33.26.
Okay.
All right. So what that is going to do is that's going to save you $342 a month on your payments. And again, that comes from the seller, so that you don't have to fund that break in the rate and in the payment. And another reason why we like the 1-1 is, we definitely think, and all the talking heads in the mortgage industry, rates should be coming down pretty well over the next year or two, so that we can offer a free refinance once you do get into this program. After a year, this is going to adjust. In this example, after a year, this would adjust back up to 8%. Hopefully, right around that time, we're going to be looking at a refinance, and we're thinking that rates are going to be 7 or below at that time. So, we think the numbers should really work out well.
All right, that's great, Eric. I appreciate that, and I appreciate your time today and sharing all of your great knowledge with the public. If you have any questions at all on a buy down, whether it's a 2-1 buy down or a 1-1 buy down, Eric, how can everybody get in touch with you? And
yep, my number is my cell phone is 781-838-2449, or you can email me at eric.brooks@ccm.com.
Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.